This episode of the ResortLoop.com podcast is brought to you by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. Joffrey's is proud to be the official specialty coffee of Disney. Enjoy drinks and pastries at Joffrey's kiosks throughout the parks and check out the Disney Specialty Coffee Collection only at Joffreys.com.
Hi, Bob and Tim. This is Courtney from Durham, North Carolina, calling to you live from the Resort Loop. Take it away, guys.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
We are now approaching the Contemporary Resort Hotel. If you are exiting and would like to reboard the monorail later today, please receive a hand stamp as you exit the platform.
Hey everybody, welcome back to ResortLoop.com. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is episode 292.
That's correct. Very nice.
I wanted to say the other one. Thank you, Courtney, for the open for the show.
That was wonderful. I have actually talked to Courtney down in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina.
Is that what they call the
very nice person?
The Delta region or something like that? The Tri-Delt? The Delta?
I don't know. Yeah, it's Tri-something.
Tri-Corners?
Something. A lot of stuff going on there. A lot of technology.
It's a corridor. It's a tech corridor.
Tech corridor. Very nice. Thank you, Courtney. That was very nice of you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
To send us a show open.
If you would like to send an open.
What?
Yeah,
no, I don't want to send one.
What's our phone number, Bob? Area code
414
WDW.
Loop.
See, we said it the other way that
time.
I jumped on it.
That threw me off.
I am well caffeinated and unprepared today.
Yes, you are. What are you drinking today, by the way?
Today I am drinking the Citricose blend.
Ooh.
It's a good blend. I shared that one with you.
Yes, you did.
What'd you think?
It's a delicious blend.
It's a dark blend.
Very, very close to the Carthay Circle.
Not quite as bold as Carthay, just the hair under.
I'm having the Joffrey's K-Cups.
Yes.
I had that today.
Which one did you have?
Just finished up my cup, actually. It's right there. It's empty. I had the French roast.
Oh, yes.
That's very good. I'm going to say this, and it's you've talked about this before. It's the water.
It is
obviously the water, but I think it's better than the French roast that you get at the resorts, unless of course you use bottled water, which you have talked about.
Oh, at the resorts, yes. Don't use that heavily chlorinated Florida water for your coffee if you can help it.
Yeah.
Although if you have no choice, I would.
But
it is also just suck on the K-Cup if I had to.
It is Joffrey's coffee after all, so it's always good. That, of course, are friends over at Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company.
Ting.
Anyway, Tim.
Yes, Bob.
We are quickly, almost 12 parsecs, screaming up on.
Oh, wow.
Episode 300.
Wow.
And 3 years.
That is sneaking up on us.
Of ResortLoop.com podcast.
That is crazy. Crazy.
We love the fact that people actually have been on board this crazy train with us.
Thank you, Ozzy.
And putting up with us for so long.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah. As soon as they say stop doing it.
Loving this. That's right.
We'll listen.
The emails are coming. I hear typing.
That's all we had to do?
That was
Tell
it.
them stop? Oh, my gosh. Anyway, Tim, what are we going to talk about today?
I have no idea. This was your topic. Why are you asking me?
Because that's what we do.
I know.
I asked
when I come in.
You act like it was your idea and it was brilliant.
I have done that.
And
However, not for this show. I will not take the blame for this show. I warned him when I came in. I was highly caffeinated and underprepared.
Wow. The show prep is ridiculous. No, I just, of course, you got summer coming. People are starting to make vacation plans. There's a lot of Disney discounts out there. You jumped on one.
We jumped on the spring one.
The spring vacation
and
discount.
Here's the thing. If you're going anytime in June, you're already within your 180-day window. How crazy is that to think about?
You got to start making those plans. So I thought, people making their plans, it's time that maybe we should talk about some of the things that are going on at Walt Disney World and our thoughts on so much of the construction and things of that nature.
Of that nature.
This is not a nature show. Let's make that clear.
We hate nature.
No, we don't hate nature.
You're drinking out of a styrofoam cup.
We
Nature
love
hater.
nature.
Nature
Listen,
hater.
You're wearing the alligator boots. I'm just saying. Those are nice,
I'm not wearing boots at all. Those are my feet. Those are my feet.
Little gold bond on there.
Yeah, it's something.
Something. Anyway, so we thought we'd talk a little bit about some of the closures, some of the problems you might run into.
Yes.
Going down there, just so you got the heads up.
Things to consider.
So we are lucky enough to have some good pals over at allears.net who have a phenomenal website. If you guys don't know about it, I'm sure you already do.
Absolutely, they do.
Allears.net has some incredible information, including a lot of the closures and refurbs that are going on.
Thank you for saying refurbs.
You're welcome. You've been in rehab. The park's in refurb. We will not disclose why he was in rehab, by the way. Anyway, so, of course, a lot of people very lucky. They're going to be down there. Avatar.
A lot of people are going to get lucky down there.
Not going to open until 2017. So you're lucky enough to not have to. No.
There might be some sneaks, maybe later, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe at the end of the year. They're still saying 2017. That's all.
Yeah. I will say after all this hype, and
Yeah.
we've all seen the art. I'll
Yeah.
say Rivers of Light looks like that's going to be wonderful.
Oh, it's going to be gorgeous.
The whole Avatar thing.
Yeah.
The big keyword here. They say everybody is saying it. It's the word of the year. Bioluminescent plants.
Greece is.
Last year it was steampunk. Remember everything was steampunk?
Oh, everything's going to be bioluminescent.
Everything's going to be
this year?
bioluminescent. You know what I hear when I hear
Really?
bioluminescent plants?
Glowing.
I hear Tron plants is what I'm hearing.
Tron. Oh, see, now why'd you have to say that?
They're crossbreeding Tron with plants.
Oh, I wish they had made Test Track into Tron Track or something.
They came kind of close.
They came, not close.
So I hope it's just more than plants. I'm sure it will be, but I need a little something other than hearing this word bioluminescence.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We're not going to talk Avatar today. That's not what this show's about. This show's about planning
That's
for
why I
this
should have
summer
prepared
trip.
more.
This summer trip. Oh, keeping him on track.
I've derailed already.
Jeez, oh man. He's like one of those cars in Tomorrowland. He just keeps banging up against.
Do not bang the car in front of you.
You try and keep him going straight, and he's banging sideways. Anyway, so keep in mind, there's a lot of stuff. Disney does this every year. We all know it. In the springtime, they shut down a lot of stuff for refurbs.
I thought you were going to say price increases.
And painting and cleaning up and price increasing. They got to figure out, okay, how much are we going to charge for this?
That's right.
So we're not going to talk about the stuff that's already down and going to be back up in a month or two.
No.
We're talking summer travel here. I'm losing my voice.
The heart of the travel season.
Yelling at you makes me lose my voice.
I hear that from other people that I know. Everybody yells.
But keep in mind, a lot of construction, especially over at Animal Kingdom and over at Hollywood Studios.
And it's only going to get worse there.
Only going to get worse.
There's going to be walls and scrims and
Downtown Disney's still going to be a bit of a mess.
a little bit.
It's coming along very nicely, though. So let's talk Pixar Place around Midway Mania. You know, they're expanding Toy Story Midway Mania.
Yes, they're adding a whole new
More
track.
tracks. Yeah.
More tracks to jump.
So, but it is going to be open during construction.
That's true. Maybe we could put the Tomorrowland Speedway cars on that track.
But I hope not. All that construction is going to be going on all through 2016. Pizza Planet and, of course, Streets of America, those are all going to be closed. You're going to see a lot of walls over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, which begs the question.
Yes.
You brought this
I
up.
did bring this up.
That's why it's brilliant.
Well, it's one reason.
There you go.
Thanks for stroking my ego.
With the construction, Avatar's still working, getting done over at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
Hollywood Studios now under a great deal of construction. The
Yes.
entire back of the park's pretty much closed off. You brought up the question, is this a good time to make sure you get park hoppers?
I would say if you're not there for like a 10-day vacation where you have the 10-day,
Yeah,
where you can afford to like spend a half a day in the park,
right.
spend the other half a day swimming, shopping, doing the Disney Springs thing, you might have to consider the park hopper.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, once you get done with the front of the park, I'm going to be. I'm anxious to see what it's going to look like when we go down this year to see the whole Pixar Place area.
Right.
That was kind of a bottleneck to begin with
It
people.
was. Yes.
And now you start throwing up walls. I'm kind of anxious to see what that's going to look like.
Pixar Place should have been a lot wider.
Right. So we're going to have to get our sandals, our boots on the ground, Sean Woosley, to go over there and take a look for us and give us a
Go there with a
report.
tape measure.
Tape measure.
I would say a laser
Oh, don't do that.
thing, but don't try to go through security with any kind of laser anymore.
No.
I don't think those are allowed.
That too brings up new security measures that are in place.
Just to
Keep
be aware
those
of.
in mind.
Yeah. Don't let it surprise you.
Don't let it surprise you, and keep in mind that time. It's going to take a little bit longer to get into the parks, all for your safety.
Absolutely.
Don't get frustrated.
No,
Going
don't
into
get
the
mouthy.
parks. Don't get mouthy.
Don't be that guy.
That's not going to help you at all.
No.
That will just delay your entrance to the park maybe forever.
Exactly. You're a news story we're reporting on in other states.
Right.
And please don't be wearing any kind of Resort Loop gear when they're
Right. Yeah,
When you're
please don't do that. Yeah. Leave your you might have to leave the Resort Loop pins in your room. Good news though.
Yes.
Good news. Well, maybe good news.
Maybe good news?
Bittersweet.
Man, it's getting worse the more you talk. Just get to the story.
This is bittersweet news, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Bittersweet. The new Frozen Maelstrom mashup
Yes.
is scheduled to open in early summer, actually May of 2016.
Nice.
So we'll have that back.
Nerve.
Early artwork is that they're being attacked by the polar bears. No.
They're containing an oil spill from the oil derrick.
Right. They're scrubbing down.
Elsa's freezing the oil.
See, yes. Oh, hey, she could do that.
She could. She's a queen.
Yeah.
Ice queen.
Sven is. I don't know.
Sven.
Anyway, I got nothing. But that's opening up, so you will have something new. That you'll get to even.
Oh,
though
that's cool.
A few things have closed.
Right.
And very exciting. We don't have an actual timetable of when it's going to open, so it's going to be kind of dicey. The new Soarin' is going to be opening in this summer.
I've heard everything from summer to like March.
Well,
I've heard somebody say as early as March.
Well, all they're really doing, I would imagine, is replacing the film. So
Replacing the film,
probably
updating
the
the projectors, going all digital.
Yeah.
But, depends on that new theater. Do they need to have the whole theater shut down to get the new theater built?
Well, they were building a new theater when I was down there.
Oh, it did take a while to build. I remember we were down there, we went 2 summers in a row, and they were working on it both years we were down there. So.
Yeah. So
Apparently that takes a while.
Oh, I'm sure.
To build those erector set.
Exactly.
Life-size erector sets.
Speaking of brilliance, that was a brilliant ride design.
Oh.
Made from an erector set.
That's why I said that.
That's why
You're reiterating.
explained why you said erector set.
I think they all know. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, the one guy out there didn't know.
See, this is what lack of show prep does.
I know. I'm sorry.
You just question everything I
Everything.
So that's going to be exciting. Again, a lot of stuff's going to be going down. If you're going down early, President's Weekend or spring break, there might be some stuff closed. Like Buzz Lightyear might be closed at that time. This will break your heart. Magic Carpets of Aladdin might be down.
Yeah.
Early. This is early spring, late winter, early spring. It all should be back up and running by summer. So, and keep in mind, Downtown Disney, they still got all the problems downtown Disney as far as the parking goes.
Because they're working on another deck now, right?
Working on that other deck. They do have the parking across the street, but I got to tell you, I'm recommending to everybody that I talk to, and we get a lot of people asking us.
We do.
That we work with and family members and that. I'm recommending to everybody, take the Disney transportation.
You get dropped off right at the entrance.
Right. Unless, of course, you're staying off property, you got to immediately go to the parking garage. Don't even try and park anywhere else. Just hone in on that parking garage and go there.
Yes. Last time we did it, it was so easy.
Yeah, it is very,
Very
easy.
easy.
It is very easy, but the traffic, I mean, there's so much traffic there
Yeah.
because of all the construction.
I know that one time I missed where I wanted to turn, and it took forever to get back.
Right.
It was
Right.
ugly and hot.
Disney Quest
I love Disney Quest.
going to be down.
Oh, that's too bad.
Don't know why. Don't know what's going on. They're going to close sometime in 2016.
By the way, when I said I love Disney Quest, I lied. I just wanted to throw that out there.
You've never
Guilt was
been.
coming on.
I've been at Disney Quest.
What'd you think?
It's okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It was just okay.
Yeah.
For the price, I thought it was a little bit too expensive for the things you're able to do.
I prefer to feed my children.
Yeah, I'm with you. But they're, of course, they're going to have that new NBA experience in there,
Yeah.
which should be
Yeah,
interesting.
I guess.
I guess if you're, 6'6" and
Yeah.
260 pounds, you'll enjoy it.
I suppose.
Us little guys, not
Yeah.
not so much.
I don't know.
You know.
We got that guy in the area. He plays basketball. We got a team somewhere around here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who that is. Planet Hollywood, going to be down. It'll be back up sometime summer 2016. If you're a big Planet Hollywood fan, it's still down.
That was awkward silence because I don't think anybody's a big Planet Hollywood fan.
Come on now.
I will say, the business for Planet Hollywood, once they redo their menu or whatever they're doing over there,
Yeah.
refurbing it. I almost said the other word. I believe, I'm just going by kind of memory here from studying the menus before, that restaurant could be much more reasonable than the newer restaurants opening up at Disney Springs,
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
than the Boathouse,
Oh, well.
Morimoto Asia.
Yeah.
Have you seen any kind of prices on this STK that's coming?
No.
Oh. Oh, my goodness. You want to go split
You
a
okay over
$95
there?
steak?
Your alligator boots hurting? Did they pinch?
They are pinching.
Wow.
I mean, the steaks.
How
I mean,
much?
Yeah, exactly. They're like the low end steaks are like $50, $60, $70, and they get
Yeah.
other cuts up to like $80, $90.
I'm not letting my son in there at all.
Oh my goodness.
He orders the most expensive steak on the menu no matter where we're at.
He won't there. You won't let him.
Oh. That's why I take him to Steak and Shake. There's your steak. Enjoy.
Pretend this shake is from Ghirardelli.
Here you go. That's the best he's getting. The Polynesians still under construction. They're still doing some stuff.
What are they doing there?
Certain buildings or pathways may be unavailable at certain times.
Interesting.
Because they're still making that thing the Polynesian Village.
I do like that name though.
I do.
I do like going old school with that name.
The East Pool should be open
The East. Well, that's the quiet pool.
early 2016.
I believe.
that is the quiet pool.
Yeah, the non-splashy,
yeah.
non-volcano.
Right. But again, any resort that is going to be worked on, you're going to hear some construction noise. So if you got a small child that likes to take that midday nap,
That's true.
you might not might want to think about where you're going to be staying.
And if it's too late and you want to stay at that hotel, let them know when you're checking in. That
Right.
if possible, you want to be aware that maybe you're further away from the noise or not facing
As far
the
away
noise.
as you can be.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Jackhammers will keep the kids up.
that's true.
They should print that on money.
The Boardwalk Villas are going to be under renovation. Should be done by spring of 2016.
Okay.
The Boardwalk Inn's got some exterior painting that's going to be going on. So a lot of stuff. I mean, you got to give Disney credit. They're keeping up with the place.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
not
yeah.
letting it fall
No.
under disrepair. Wilderness Lodge, the villas. That's going to be. They're working on that. Just general refurbishment. Again, certain pathways. The nature trail may be unavailable.
They're working on those waterfront
Exactly.
wildlife bungalows, whatever
the
they want to
waterfront
call them.
cabins.
Yes.
Cabins,
Well,
not bungalows.
it's Polynesian
Cabins.
is bungalows.
And then that hidden Springs pool is going to be down as well,
Oh,
which is nice. I really enjoyed that.
so it's a good pool.
It's over. Yeah, it's got little springs bubbling up, and it was very nice and quiet over there. Very nice and quiet. So that's going to be down, and they call this a soft goods rehab when they do this. You know what a soft goods rehab is?
I don't want to guess and be wrong.
No, you don't. Soft goods typically consist of design materials including bedding, wall, windows, floor coverings, and upholstery. So this is going to be going over at Jumbo House.
Oh, well, you should be thankful I didn't guess then.
I am.
If that's what that is.
I always am. That should be ready this summer. So we're going to, again, need a trip report from somebody
We need pictures.
to let us know what that's going to look like, the new interior of the rooms over at Jumbo House.
Love the Jumbo House.
Walt Disney World Dolphin. The Dolphin is going to be under the first phase of hotel renovations.
Is it soft?
It's everything.
Ooh.
Entire room project scheduled to be completed by the end of 2017.
They're gutting.
I think they're changing the entire interior to Avatar. No, they're not.
They're going to put bioluminescent
room
trees
bedding,
and things instead of the dolphins and the swans up there on the top.
Over at the Caribbean Beach,
Yes.
Old Port Royale path. Some of those sections of that are going to be closed for construction.
Okay.
But that'll be done. That should be done by summer. And let's see if there's anything else that's happening. Oh, the Beach Club.
Love the Beach Club.
Beach Club. The villas are getting a soft goods rehab.
You know what that is, Bob?
What is that, Tim?
That's like comforters and sheets and towels and that kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah. I just learned that somewhere recently.
That's something.
That's awesome.
You're pretty smart.
Yeah, I have moments. I know people
Very few.
that will tolerate me.
I meant few moments. You know a lot of people.
I meant few people. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
So that's we're going to need again. We're going to need that some pictures of the new Beach Club villas and what those are looking like. Those are beautiful to begin with.
They were.
What are they doing over there? I can't.
Yeah, it's
wait
just
to,
that time.
Can't wait to find out.
You don't want to let things get too bad and then people start complaining too much. You know?
Absolutely.
Stay ahead of that curve.
Well, I remember we stayed there one year, and this was years ago, and the carpets were starting to get worn inside the Beach Club, in the interior, just near
You mean
the
where people walk?
elevators and stuff. Yeah, where people walk. And, that's just, they got to keep that stuff up. You don't want it to look bad.
No.
Of course, Flying Fish Cafe is still down, going to be down through most of the summer.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a whole thing there.
Whole new thing there. And Saratoga Springs, the Treehouse Villas, if you're going to stay over there, they're having some rehabs too. Soft good
Those
rehabs.
just opened.
More soft
They
good.
feel like they just opened.
Yeah. They're making it more enjoyable.
More tree-y. With bioluminescent tree houses.
No. And this one, I'm kind of anxious because this is one of my favorite places to stay in all of Walt Disney World resorts. The bowling pin pool. I like staying around there in the 50s area of Pop Century.
Oh. Is that where you go if you spare
They're working
some time?
on that, but it's only going to be for a month, so I'm guessing they're just going to strip it down and clean it. There might have been some duty in there.
Duty?
Remember that from Caddyshack?
No, I do.
Never mind.
You missed my spare joke, didn't you? Oh. Only go to the bowling pin pool if you have some spare time.
Oh, God. Really?
Couldn't help it. It was right there.
Really?
You look like you're going to strike me.
Wow.
I know. We're in the gutter. Well, if you'd actually hear someone rolling their eyes, that would have been Bob right there.
I'm just waiting until you're done.
I think I'm done now.
You sure?
No.
Where's it? How do I turn you off? How do I do that over there? But that's all from our good pals over at allears.net. A lot of stuff going on. Check them out. Check out their schedule. Again, keep in mind when you're going down there, look ahead, see when you're going to be there and what's going on, so that you're not surprised when you get down there. Do the due diligence and make your trip as enjoyable as it possibly can be, because you're going to run into a lot of stuff.
Let me ask you this, Bob. Do you foresee the frozen maelstrom?
The mashup.
The mashup.
Yeah.
The can you build a
snowman
Viking ship? Whatever.
No, they're not going to do that.
You see that being a big enough of a draw where parents with kids in that wheelhouse will make the trip this summer specifically to see the Frozen ride?
Absolutely.
Really?
I think it's going to be huge.
I hope so.
As much as people
I hope it's fantastic.
were upset.
A huge draw.
there are still huge lines waiting to meet Anna and Elsa. Huge lines. When you're fast passing character meet and greets for specific characters like that, you didn't even see that for Mickey.
No.
You didn't see 5-hour waits.
Crazy.
It's crazy. I think it's going to be huge.
Over under. How long's the wait? Is it over 3 hours?
Oh, absolutely.
Is it over 4 hours?
I think it's going to be close to 4 hours.
How long will the queue line go?
For the first month or so?
Yes, as I'm talking. The initial rush.
I think it depends on when it opens, but if it is summer, and they're saying summer, if it's peak time, July, peak time, it's going to be at least 3.5, maybe 4 hours.
Do you foresee the queue line zigzagging its way out of Norway and going all the way down to Mexico or China?
Yes. Yes. It depends on how big the queue is, but
right.
I think you're going to see this is my prediction.
Okay.
I think you're going to see 1 hour wait times for Fast Pass.
Nice.
That's how big this thing's going to be.
Wow.
This summer's going to be ridiculous.
Because you'll recall, the Maelstrom wasn't a high-capacity ride.
No, it was not.
And if they're going with basically the same layout and the same size boats, it's going to be a crazy long.
It's going to take a while. If you remember when when Maelstrom shut down, there was quite a wait just for those huge fans that were wanting to get that last ride.
Last couple of weeks, it
was a couple hour wait, which you never saw that for Maelstrom.
No. My hope was that they were going to actually extend the length of the ride.
Yeah,
I don't think they did any of that.
I don't think so. Although the building got bigger, so they did increase the size of the building. So
I thought that was a separate building. We'll see. I have to take a look at my Google map.
I thought it was attached. We'll have to look again.
Yeah,
but
I could have been early stuff I was looking at.
Now I got one for you. Over under. How long before it breaks down?
I will say 2 hours in.
Really, the first 2 hours in. First 2 hours. Sorry, folks, you're going to have to all get out of line and go get a pretzel.
Just not because I think
garden.
I just think it'll be a great story when that.
Oh, that's going to be rough.
That's what I think. There'll be soft openings.
Oh yeah,
before summer hits, just to get the stuff load tested and that kind of stuff. Work out the kinks.
I think that
nothing can top a true audience, even if you have guests like workers just in there riding around.
Oh yeah,
until you got the full lines and flow.
Full lines, the heat of summer. I'm hoping that most of the queue is indoors because it's going to be long.
I hope so. I would think so.
It's going to be a long wait. And I'm sure it's going to be something interactive. That's what they're doing now.
It'll be Anna and Elsa air conditioned. It'll be plenty cold, even if you're outside.
It'll be freezing in there.
That'll be the sequel. Freezing.
Freezing.
Frozen Freezing 2. Like Electric 2 Boogaloo.
So I'm just hoping they're not holding off the whole Avatar thing until the new movie comes out, because it's not coming out until the end of 2017.
That's a good point. Because if they're going to put new stuff in Avatar before the movie comes out, I don't think James Cameron's going to like that.
Oh. It bothers me that this has taken so long.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing was kind of a rush at the beginning to make the announcement.
Goodness. Anyway.
Yeah.
Keep in mind all the stuff going on down there. Check out allears.net. Our good friends over there, they got great information. And Tim.
Yes. Any
more bowling pin puns?
No, I don't think I can come up with anything else.
Well, then that's all I've got.
Excellent. Let's fill out this game card. Resort Loop Tim on Twitter. Tim Scott. Where am I, Tim Scott? I don't even know what I am. I'm starting to crash.
He's Tim Resort Loop Scott on Facebook.
Thank you.
Don't forget that little website we have.
You say that very well. ResortLoop.com.
Like us on Facebook. Rate us on iTunes. Check out My Diz Match. Tim.
Yes.
Where else can they listen?
You can always find us on the Stitcher or my voice breaking up.
Oh, please.
But I do know.
Make it stop.
This has been the Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.